Hello, beautiful, beautiful, dear divine feminine. So, okay, I'm recording this, the 11:11. I'll try to make the video as soon as possible and share this with you. But even if you find it at some other time, know that it doesn't matter, because time, as we know it, is not really, not what it really is. Funny to talk about reality, isn't it? But know that whenever you find this, that's when you're meant to find this. So now sit back and relax and listen to me chat about 11:11. So 11:11 portal. This is when you really let your true self be divine feminine. If you let yourself see how magnetic you are, this portal has tremendous gifts for you. This portal brings insane amount of love, insane amount of joy and peace. Why is it important? What's the difference? Just love and peace together. This journey is here to redefine all that we know and believe about love. A part of it being the ancient story of self-love. Love outside and love inside, which is no different, which is not separate. But once you align with that inner love, once you have that love and you feel that love for yourself without no apologies, without that voice inside always punishing you, telling you like you've done a bad job, even if when you catch that voice say that, even if it's still there, but if you can see it as an observer and see that there's a much deeper being that is okay with whatever you do, that loves you with whatever you do, whatever you say, that it cannot be broken. And the more you work with that inner being, the less you feel that whatever you say, do is wrong or open to discussion. Because now, with this journey taking you to actually your highest timeline, you begin to live from a place that is much, 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 much more true to yourself, to your authentic being, to your true self, to your soul. To your soul. And when you live from soul, you love your fucking self. When you live from soul, you don't judge everything you do or say. When you love yourself, you just feel comfortable and amazing in just being. This is not something you'll achieve through becoming, anything that you... Okay, I don't want you to get lost here. I don't want you to get lost in words. This is not a state that you achieve, okay? This is not something I have or someone else has or preaches that you're trying to get, but you're not quite there yet. You're striving, you're needing and wanting, but it's always out of your reach. That is not the truth. This is your natural state. What I'm talking about is your natural state. It is your birthright. It is your truth. Everything that's in between is just lies. It's just, little parasites. It's just little, that antsy-pantsy thing on the television when you can't get the channel. The younger people won't know that, but, I wonder sometimes, in the audience, I know that you're from all around the world. I know that you're from many different age groups. Sometimes you reach out to me. Some of you just wait for the right moment. But know that I feel each and every one of your energies. And I'm so grateful to have you here. I'm so grateful to have you here when this video is released. If you found this channel later on, or if you've been there since day one, I love you. I love you. I see you. I see you. And I know where this journey is taking you. So I want you to have this huge confidence and trust in yourself. This is the key word, trust. You gotta trust in this journey. How do you surrender? I'm sure you've heard it like a million times. You gotta surrender, you gotta let go. How do you surrender? Only when you can fully trust. When you don't trust, you don't surrender, my friend. Imagine you're riding in a car where you don't trust the driver. You're always looking out at the road. You don't feel safe. You're looking around. You're just holding on tight. And until you get out of that car, you're not really at rest. Life is like that. But who is driving? Who is driving? It is the divine. It is your soul. It is one big oneness. It is your soul. So you got to take a big step, a leap of faith. And you got to trust. You got to trust the journey. You got to just sit back and relax and enjoy the ride. Just look around. Soak it all in. Every step of this journey is a step of your beautiful and very unique story. I know when you're in pain, you don't feel like that. You just want it to be over. You just want your twin next to you. But trust me, this is all worth it. This is all worth it because this is getting you to, I can tell you that, where this is getting you is a very natural state for your inner being, but it is a miracle for the tortured, constructed self that has been like grinded in the matrix and in the judgments of the society and in the judgments and expectations of the ego. So this is taking you somewhere bigger, something much deeper. What about this 1111 portal again? It is about if you can trust, if you can let that sink in, and maybe let that door open as you trust and relax. Or maybe let that window open, like get that fresh air in, then you're gonna see it's filled with magic dust. Okay, I just don't want to be, I'm swimming in metaphors here. But bear with me. This is late night here, but I'm so happy to meet you through this video. I'm so happy to bring you this message. It is about letting it in. And you know what the magic word is? It's just you letting it in. It's not a word, but I know. But the magic word, the password is you letting it in. When you think everything is outside of your reach, when you think nothing is really enough to fill that void, when you think nothing's ever coming to you, when you think nothing's ever working out, or you don't have much time to find someone, settle, maybe have kids, or you don't have much time left and you just want to enjoy it with someone, whenever you keep yourself in that lack mentality, you shut that door onto yourself. And when you let it open, what happens is that you see that the abundance that we are granted by the universe is beyond our comprehension. So when you just let that window open just a tiny bit, little bit, and if you let it flow in, there is no end. There is no end. And if you just cherish it, if you just be thankfully, gratefully, just enjoying it, there is no end. Again, if you think that's limited, if you think you don't deserve it, if you think that's going to be taken away from you, if you think, okay, for today, but what about tomorrow? I need something solid, certain, this and that. Whenever you let that get in the way, you're going to shut that door. You're going to shut that window. So 1111 is about you believing, trusting, and letting all the love in, seeing how magnetic you are, seeing how powerful a manifester you are. Let it be, beautiful feminine, beautiful divine feminine. If you're a male or a female, I don't care. The soul knows no gender. And your soul has chosen this path. And your divine counterpart and you are on this journey. And you lead this. So for now, for the sake of the journey, forget about them. I'm trying to choose my words wisely because I know it's going to be triggering when I say forget about them. It's not about forgetting about them when they are actually you. It is about moving beyond and inside at the same time. That's where you truly meet your twin. And it's not some hocus pocus, hulululu, like, I don't know, just fluffy spiritual stuff. This is your awakening. And this is how it works. Like, but if you made it this far in the video, I think you already get the point. Even if you can't do it right now, just give yourself time and space and trust that it is already happening. You're on the journey. If you need more help and support, please visit my website, www.deardivinefeminine.com. I have a detox program, a twin flame course. That course is really, I poured my heart and soul into that. And all that I've learned from the sun and the moon. You're gonna love it. And if you want to book a session with me so we can work deeper and together, so I can walk this journey with you, book a session and meet me. I'm sending you so much love. You've got this.